Hi folks, welcome back. We're back on the boat and it's another offensively bright, hot and sunny day. We complain that we don't have the weather, but actually when we do have the weather we complain that we've got the weather. That makes sense. Welcome to England. Yeah, but anyway, because of that I've only got a little job I'm doing today. So you may notice that there's not much on my sides apart from we give away silicone gun and spare tube of silicone, Stanley knife, a sharp pointy knife, some meths for cleaning up, and some silicone removed to make sure it's all gone. Plenty of a bag. And what we're doing is we are replacing this seal that's all the way around here and all the way around, because as you can see it's starting to fall out and go black. But it's been like this a while because, as you can see, this line here, this is water damage to a cabinetry, and it creeps all the way around and is all the way along the back where it's now dried, and the wood is, I don't know whether you guys can see that, but the wood, can you see, this is all water damage here, this is normal, this is water damage. Now I can't do much about the water damage. I can't fix that. I'm not a woodworker and I don't intend to strip any of these cabinets down because they are spray varnished when they're new, so to get that with a brush is impossible. But what I can do is I can clean all this silicone up and out and put it all back so that it's nice and waterproof again. What I'm also going to do is the silicone around the sink is going black. It's quite horrible and manky. So all of that's going to get scraped out and I'm going to re-silicone the sink. So basically all the way around there, around that back and around there, and all the way around there. So that's my main job for today. So I'm going to put you guys on time lapse so you don't have to watch me doing boring stuff, scraping silicone out. But I'll get it all scraped, cleaned up and ready. And then I'll show you my next challenge to doing this. So yeah, let's get going. So got the silicone off all the way around. Most of it, I think, as you saw in time lapse, just came away in long strands because it was off. Now already the sink is looking better, not having all that black shit around it. So yeah, so once we tidy that up, we'll be good. Now I'm going to use white silicone. White silicone. The old stuff was clear. Now, before you ask me any questions like why am I using white and the old stuff was clear, it's because the bead of silicone that was on was very, very, very thin, thinner than I would be able to do myself. I mean, this was just ridiculously small as a bead of silicone, which is why it obviously failed, because it didn't have enough to fill the cracks between, or it had gone that far in but there was no surface because he'd cleaned it up that clean, and that's why the water was to get to a lip of the wood. So I can't do silicone that small, best will in the world. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it in white so it's obvious that there's a nice big seal all the way around. And yeah, that's really it. So now all I'm going to do is I'm just going to stick this around everywhere that I've cleaned the silicone off, give it 10 minutes. Okay, so right, all the silicone's off, it's all cleaned. I didn't video with cleaning because it's literally cleaning. But I'm now set up to put the new stuff in. So I've got my silicone gun and I've chopped the end to literally as fine a point as I can make it. I've got a big roll of for wiping my fingers off and any spilled silicone, and I've got this concoction. Now this is quite a lot of washing up liquid with a very small amount of water just to make it a little bit runnier. And what you do is when you run your silicone bead, you then dip your finger in that and then you run it over the top, and that allows you to form the silicone without it sticking to your finger. Okay, so I'm going to set you guys up on time lapse again. I'm going to start in that corner, I'm going to run a bead all the way around there, then after I've done that I'll do a sink last. Right, and here we have it. It's not my best work, particularly in the corners. I have pushed in kind of hard to make it as small as possible, but my worry is that it might have the same effect as the previous lot, but it's not quite enough. It's a bit messy, so it's going to need a bit of a tidying up after it's dried. And I've not gone all the way up the verticals either, which I'm kind of umming and ahhing about, not sure. But it's in, and it should all be water sealed now, and around the sink is all clean and white. So yeah, it's not my best silicone work, not by a long stretch of the imagination, but it's better than it was. So what I'll do now is I'll just keep an eye on that, and if it leaks or I'm not happy with it, I can always strip it off and do it again. But that's it for today, folks. Just now, it's a quick one because it is absolutely boiling in here. So yeah, just as a side thought, if any of you guys know any specialists in belt aircon, please let me know. Both aircon units are packed up. Well, we're not packed up. The one in here only ever blows hot. It thinks it's currently -4 degrees. So it's constantly trying to get it up to 22 degrees, which means that it only blows hot. And the one in the bedroom keeps cutting out. So yeah, this boat is absolutely a small sauna at the moment. So yeah, if any of you know, please leave it in the comments. Just tell me someone that I can call to come and fix this for once and for all. But apart from that, that's it. Just a quick little video for you all. And yeah, we'll be back hopefully when it's cooler and doing a few other jobs. In the meantime, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you all later. Bye bye now.